Oh, this is awesome. This is really, really, really cool. Back to the Future Part 2 Marty. Phenomenal. Hello folks, Denobi2 here. Thank you for joining me once again on another visual tour. It's not very often that I get to unbox a special figure that I so highly look forward to. If you guys follow my channel, you guys know I love Back to the Future. Back to the Future Part 2 the most. Hell, I converted the Mark I DeLorean that you see behind here into the hover conversion. And this is cool. This is cool. The fact that Hot Toys took the time and liberty to make merchandise off of a movie that's, what, pushing 30 years old. Especially Marty. This is the Marty that I wanted. This is the second version of Marty McFly. And this is the one that if I only have to own one Marty, it is the Back to the Future version. This box art is cool. This is the fact. This is really nice. I'm really actually impressed with the Sideshow exclusive box art with the silver logo on the top. Everything. The whole box looks beautiful. It really, really does. I'm doing this unboxing semi-live with you guys, and I did not know about this artwork here based off of the Mattel Hoverboard. This is cool. I'm not going to spend time on the designers. You guys mostly know Howard Chan and JC Hong are the two geniuses behind most of the Hot Toy figures that we have. This is cool. This particular Marty is chock full of accessories, and the one accessory that I really am going to pay a little bit of attention to is the hoverboard, the Mattel Hoverboard. You get, you see, there's the Sideshow exclusive, the Wild Gunman video arcade gun. You have the bag, the almanac, and you have the Nike sports container. Bunch of hands. I'm not going to waste my time swapping out hands because I actually am probably going to keep the hands on. I don't really need Marty to hold on to the bag and the almanac and the hoverboard. I'm going to display him in hover mode, so I want the open palm on his hands. But this is cool though. I may swap him out and have him hold the gun. But here's the thing though, if I don't have the arcade where he's standing in front of it, this gun is useless. So that serves me no purpose there. The biggest difference, and I guess in my opinion the improvement, is the head sculpt. They knocked it out of the park. This is probably a better version of Michael J. Fox. They really did a good job on this. Yeah, this is cool. This is a really nice sculpt here. A little foam on there. They also knocked it out of the park with the jacket. I guess it's more of like a rubber vinyl detail. Great postability. There's no restrictions as far as articulation, as far as the jacket. It looks good. This is a really great looking figure. Again, I'm a little bit biased. I love Back to the Future, so it's gonna be really hard for me to knock this figure down. But I will though. I do have a few gripes. Well, mainly one, and you guys might know this. It's the advertisement. It's the fact that they didn't have any permission to use the Nike and Mattel logos. So that tends to take a little bit of playability there. This is the old sculpt, and this is the new sculpt, and you can see how they really made major improvements. I was never happy with the first Marty. I was never happy with that version of Marty from the first one. I was and the sculpt. I didn't think the sculpt was that great. I think this one here is probably a lot closer to Michael J. Fox. I think they did a really bad. I think they took their time. They studied more pictures and a little bit more research and kind of nailed it as far as Michael J. Fox. The clothes, I mean, the clothing is great. I mean, the attention to detail, everything is fine. The Nike shoes look awesome. Again, I just wish they would have had permission to use the Nike logo, because in my opinion, it takes away from it. It takes away from the Nike is part of the uniform. It's part of the character. Same thing for the hoverboard too. So I just wish I had permission, but I totally understand. I understand there's politics involved and there's a little licensing issues. All right, Marty, let me put you down here, and I'm gonna take a look at the hoverboard here and see what improvements they've done from the quantum mechanics that I previously bought last year. This is nice. Yeah, the detail is there. I can tell. This is really, really nice. Yeah. This is cool. Ugh. I wish they would have gotten permission from Mattel. It serves no purpose. I mean, if anything, it would have boosted more exposure to Mattel. But this is nice. This can work. This is a really nice hoverboard. This is a really cool hoverboard. Let me get the quantum mechanics one. This is the one that came I got for free with the Loot Crate last year. I'm going to do a little bit side-by-side comparison. I think the quantum mechanics had the Mattel logo on it. Oh, you know what? No, quantum mechanics did not get permission from Mattel either. Oh, that sucks. For some reason I thought the quantum mechanics hoverboard actually had the Mattel logos. That way I can at least use it. But no, and for 1/6 scale, it's actually bigger, so it doesn't even work. It doesn't work for what I'm going to use it, so that's okay. Not a big deal. Let's look at the bag. A blast from the past. It is a plastic vinyl. This is nice. And then the sports almanac. Yeah, they really did a good job with the attention to detail. That micro print on there is pretty good. It's close to passing as readable. The only thing, the only gripe I have with this particular set of accessories is I wish it had the receipt. The receipt that Biff used to buy the sports almanac with the bag. That's the only thing that's missing. That would have made it 100% perfect. Other than that, it works. I mean, granted, it's not like you're going to see the receipt in the almanac, but that's okay. Again, Hot Toys knocked it out of the park with the attention to detail. I mean, the fact that you can read this print on this 1/6 scale newspaper from USA Today is pretty damn impressive. I don't know how I would use it. I think the newspaper, to me, the newspaper, Marty would hold it in front of Doc in the alleyway, so I wouldn't use that newspaper for really anything. And again, with the gun, it's a good looking gun from Wild Gunman from Nintendo. This feels incomplete. If Marty's gonna hold it, he should be standing in front of an arcade for it. Oh, Pepsi Perfect. Again, it's missing the Pepsi logo. I'm not gonna display it. I mean, it's cool to have, but it's not really gonna help me in any sense. Here's the swappable head here, and I believe it's magnetic. Yeah, you swap out its hair piece with the hat. That's how you keep the hat on. You saw a little bit earlier. Just take it and it pops right off. Yeah, this is technology that Hot Toys has really mastered as far as head swaps and head pieces with 1/6 figures that require hats. It flows really nice, yeah, and I'm glad it's sculpted hair. I know there's collectors out there who prefer rooted hair. Not for male figures, no. I think male figures, I think rooted hair works perfectly fine. And I'm not going to pull this out of this case, but it's like a 1980s calculator watch. I don't care. Marty doesn't need to have it, so I'm going to leave it on there. And the last thing is again, the Nike Footwear locker container here that the shoes were brought by Doc Brown, and I believe the jacket was in here too. So this is nice. The fact that it actually has articulation is pretty cool too. I didn't expect it to articulate like that. I mean, that you can put accessories in it. That's pretty neat. That's actually pretty neat. Yeah, that's actually pretty cool. As the making of this video, I wasn't sure if I was gonna use the base, because if anything, I'm gonna have, when I get Doc Brown next year, it'll just be Doc Brown and Marty inside the 1/6 scale DeLorean. So I really don't have plans on using this base and having him in hover mode. So, I probably will for the video, just to kind of see what it looks like. Oh, it's kind of cool. But no, it's Marty and Doc Brown in the DeLorean, and that's how I'm gonna intend on displaying them. I'm gonna tell you right now, this here, getting the hoverboard on Marty's feet, that was a real bitch. That took me probably about 5 minutes because I didn't want to break it. The Velcro, I wasn't too confident on the strength of that Velcro, but once I got it on, it looked good. And like any other adult professional collector, I decided to see what Marty looked like in hover mode and kind of play around with him, and it looks badass. See, this is if I can figure out a way on how to pose Marty in hover mode without the base, this is probably the way he should look in 1990 style. Have the arm erased out, the arm that's holding him up. But this is cool. I mean, this works. It looks nice. I mean, it really looks nice. I mean, it looks like Marty from Back to the Future Part 2, which was released in Back to the Future Part 3 was 1990. Back to the Future Part 2 was released in 1989 in theaters. This is nice, guys. If you guys are big Back to the Future fans, this is so well worth it. This really is. Let's go ahead and put that in the DeLorean, and let's see how Marty looks inside. Get that in there. He looks great. Again, all it's missing is Doc Brown, and I guess that's all we're going to get. I don't think we're going to get anything else from Hot Toys as far as Back to the Future 2 or 3, or even though we've seen some prototypes. Like, subscribe, leave your comments below. God, this is a really awesome piece. I'm happy. I really am happy that they made Back to the Future Part 2 Marty. This is really cool. Folks, thanks for watching.